You will find out.
I like night. And then they have a bowling party for a section.
Yes, Z, we have sound.
Certainly. How about now? All right. Certainly a tough job to ride the cart all day, I'll tell you. Somebody's got to do it. All right, a couple of announcements before we get started. First of all, thank you very much for coming to our end of band camp show. The kids have worked really hard. We have a long way to go, but we're off to a really good start. So, a couple of things that I need to tell you. So, welcome, I did that. Next, before we start, I need to introduce our staff. Emma Baglin is in charge of the guard. Emma, wave. Chris Richhold is in charge of the percussion. Chris Richhold is a former student. Well, so is Emma, right? Emma's a lot younger than Chris. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. We won't get into that. Okay, band leadership. If you guys want to wave or do something instead of coming all the way up. Woodwinds, Marin Myler. Where's Marin? Upper brass, Adam Marquetta. Low brass, Ryan Cooley. Percussion, way in the back there, Emma Hadaway. Guard, Lindsay Chawanski and Annalise Poor. Our junior assistant drum major, Jackie Pewitt. Our senior assistant drum major, Ryan Height. And our drum major, Kenny Fox. Okay, I'd also like to thank the boosters for their money to purchase the flag. Well, actually, they initially purchased the flag. Yes, right now you'll get your money back. I'm just kidding. All right, no, I'm not kidding about your money. Anyhow, booster officers, we have Secretary Jeannie Baglin. Jeannie. Treasurer, the person with the money, Raynell Heaton. Vice President Paula Doty. And President Brenda Osborne. Just want to tell you that without the boosters' efforts, this whole show would not be possible. Thank you. All right, so anybody going to speak? You've been elected, you lost a toss? You drew the short straw?
Hi everybody. I had to write a script. As the kids know, I have no memory at all, so I wanted to, that's what happens when you get old, Bill and I know. So we already introduced the officers, so thank you very much. I just want to give you a little bit of information about what we do in the booster organization and some fabulous opportunities for all of you to join us. So, the booster meetings are held at 6 o'clock on the third Wednesday of every month, generally at Flat Earth Pizza. Sometimes we meet here when the kids are here rehearsing. We announce all this stuff on our Facebook page. It's all in the band app. The band app is a wonderful, fabulous thing. If you have not yet downloaded it, please do so. We put all the information, all the scheduling, all the everything on there. So all the stuff that your kids don't tell you about, you can find on the band app. Okay? Additionally, we're trying to make sure that all the paper stuff that the kids get handed is that they take pictures of it and message them to you so you see them, because all that paper just languishes in the folders, and we know that. It just doesn't get home. So we're trying to make sure that this stuff gets to you electronically as well. So we're doing our best to get this stuff to you. So to continue, as we all know, there's a lot of cost, a lot of effort involved in maintaining a successful program like this. And we also have lots of volunteer opportunities for adults as well as for the kids. So grown-ups, I think we had sign-up sheets. First of all, the band needs bobs. Bobs are the invaluable people who help get the equipment where it needs to be for the field shows and the football games. The legend of the bobs is that many years ago, all of the members on this crew happened to be named Bob. So they became the Bobs, and they've been the Bobs ever since. This year, the wonderful Bobs will even get their own special t-shirt. So this is the year to join the Bobs for sure. It's a lot of fun. You get to be at all the shows. You get a close-up view of everything. You get to interact with the kids a lot. So it's a fun job. Let's see. We also need folks to come along to the field shows to help set and serve lunch for the kids. A part of the band fees that the kids pay goes toward buying food for the field shows, and it's always appreciated, but we do need help getting it into them. So if anyone who would like to come along and help with that, that'd be awesome. We need chaperones for band trips. If you'd like to chaperone, please keep in mind that you have to have current fingerprints on file with the school district. Let's see. In addition, volunteers are needed to help us with the annual spring wine tasting. That's our big fundraiser. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to go to. It's also fun to do. So anybody who's interested, we'd love to have you come along. We're also always looking for new and wonderful fundraising ideas. So when you have these fabulous ideas, please share them with us. As for the kids, I'm sure you're all aware of the candy sales. Those are going really well, so thank you for helping your kids get those done. We recently had the Art in the Garden fundraiser and a Bucket Brigade at the Brewery Arts concert. Kids who volunteer for these fundraisers get $5 an hour that goes into their band accounts. That helps defray fees, costs for trips, and stuff like that. So it's a good thing for them to do. We'd also like to thank Kona Ice, who came along to Greenhouse. They're going to be here tonight as well. They donate a portion of their profits to us, and they have really good stuff. So think about going over and getting a yummy ice thing after this is over. We have more fundraisers in the works, including the Chili Bingo at Carson Middle School. Thank you, Nick. We appreciate that. That's going to hopefully be in October this year. We also have scholarships available. However, participation in fundraising activities is a requirement. We need to have you guys involved with the fundraising if you're going to be asking for scholarships. We're happy to grant scholarships, but you need to also be involved with, trying to raise some money. So, in conclusion, thank you for coming. Thank you for your support, and most of all, thank you for these extraordinary kids. They're a constant inspiration. They're so much fun to work with and to know, and they're such an impressive group. And we all know that doesn't happen in a vacuum, so thank you to all of you. So here's to a successful season, and thanks again for everything that you do.
Thank you, Raynell. Just one more thing about getting the candy. There's a lot of boxes in my office, and so we got a minimal raise this year. And so that raise is going to the candy, and the candy's going here. So we need to get that candy out of my office soon. All right, without further ado, our show is entitled E Pluribus Unum. Unum, out of many, one. All right, Kenny.
the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome, her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
coming tonight. Kids are going to go up to the band room. They need to get out of their uniforms, put their instruments away. Since school starts Monday, we need to clean the room up a little bit, so they're not going to be ready to go real fast. I would give them at least a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Anyhow, thank you again. And there was probably something else I needed to tell you. As you can see, we got a lot done these 2 weeks. We have a lot more to go. And it's very important, as you're well aware of, that your students show up at every practice. So when school starts, we're going to have Wednesdays and Saturday rehearsals. So it does count as a credit, and it does count as, quote, seat time according to the district. So they need to be there for that, and it's also graded. All right, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, email, call, say, scream, whatever. All right, thanks again.